Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel, and for the first time ever, we are playing a mobile game on the channel, and I think that this is probably the most addicting mobile game of all time. I am, of course, talking about Retro Bowl, a retro 8-bit style football game, simulation football game for mobile devices that has, taken the market by storm over the past 2 years. I just discovered it earlier this year, and I can definitely say that I spend way too much time on this game, and so I figured why not bring it to the channel while I have space in my schedule. I'm not doing another series. Now, there are two different versions of Retro Bowl. There is the free version, and then there is the premium version. The premium version is only 99 cents. For a while, I held out because I don't really know why. I guess I just for some reason didn't feel like spending $1 on it, but it's 99 cents. It's really not that much. And when you get the premium version, you really get a whole bunch of features that really do enhance the game, and just for the price of $1, it's really not that bad at all. Now, as we get into the video, I will explain more of the differences between the premium version of the game and the free version, but the mainstay of this game is franchise mode. And so as you guys can see, I already have one save file. This is on a different phone, and this is the premium version, so I will be playing the premium version of this game in this series. On my old phone, I had the free version of the game, and I had like 5 or 6 season files, put so many hours into that game. So I am very experienced in this game. And so we'll start a new game here. And the way Retro Bowl works, as it says here, you are about to start your first season as the head coach of a pro football team. The path to success is an arduous one, but if you believe in yourself and can inspire your team, then glory awaits. And so the goal of Retro Bowl franchise mode is you are the coach, and you have complete control over your roster. You, of course, play all the games, or you can sim all the games, and you are trying to take a team that is very bad and trying to take them to the Super Bowl, or the Retro Bowl, as it's called in this game. And so here we are. You can choose your name, and you can choose your avatar and all that. You can choose your favorite team. I'm just going to call myself Coach GJH, and then I'll choose this this guy with the long hair and the beanie. I think that looks more like me. And so you can choose your favorite team. You can start with your favorite team, and I really don't have a favorite NFL team, by the way. I pretty much just enjoy specific players, especially those who I watch in college. So the fact that it says Las Vegas Raiders doesn't really matter. It doesn't impact who we're going to be the coach of. So we'll just hit continue. And so here we go. With just 1 week left in the regular season, Arizona, the Cardinals, this isn't an NFL licensed game, so they can't use the team names, but Arizona have appointed Coach GJH as their new head coach. GJH has worked at the college level for several years and was excelling as the head coach of Idaho before taking the reins at Arizona. So I guess Idaho University got back to Division I in this universe, because if you didn't know, the University of Idaho has not been in Division I college football for about a decade now. So this is the main coaching menu. We are in Week 18, about to play the Los Angeles Rams, and as you can see, we are at the bottom of our division, just a 4-12 record, with the opportunity to win or lose this last game. Here, evidently, they just decided to fire their coach, their previous coach before me, with 1 week left in the season, which is a bit bizarre. That's awfully late to fire a coach and try to hire a new one, but whatever. As you can see, we only have 3 VC. You need VC to, upgrade your players, to get free agents, different coaching staff, and all that. VC is very, very important, and you acquire that by winning games, and there are a few other bonuses. And as you can see, we're only at 30% fan capacity, so our fans are obviously not very happy. We'll go to the front office. You can see me there. Our offensive coordinator, Taviz Adewusi, looks a lot like me. Only half a star rating. And then we have Rod Vallejo, our defensive coordinator. He also isn't that great. And as you can see, our stadium is not that great, our training facilities are not that great, and our rehab facilities are in shambles. And so as you can see, we have 3 VC. I'm going to use the 2 VC to upgrade our rehab facilities. Rehab facilities and training are very important for player health, as you guys will see on the roster. So this is our current roster of players, and as you can see, it says players 5 out of 12 at the top. Now, the free version of the game only allows you to have 10 star players on the team. Star players are the players that you see on the screen right here. Those are the players with just, more advanced abilities that are more of the focus of your offense and defense, who are, the main focused players. Everyone else is generic and they don't have any names. They're all really slow and not very talented. So star players are very important. You typically want to fill up the roster as much as you can, as long as you keep the salary cap below 200 million. You start out with 200 million, and as you acquire more VC, you can actually upgrade the salary cap to get higher rated players that, want to be paid more. And so as you can see, we're only at 5 of 12 players. The premium version allows you to keep 12 players, not just 10. That is one of the big differences between the free version and the premium version. Free version, just 10-star players. Premium version is 12. And so right here we have our roster. Obviously, these guys are not that great. Our quarterback is Kaiser Iceland, 35 years old, just 2.5 stars. He has a pretty accurate arm, not great arm strength. He's got the speed of Peyton Manning, and his stamina is not that great either. Then at running back, we have Rashad Uzoma, just 1 out of 10 at catching, 1 out of 10 strength. Okay speed, but not great stamina. He's 32 years old. Definitely not very good ratings for a running back who is that old. At wide receiver, we have Ashton Verrett. Also not that great. Geez, they really gave us some bad players here. Our best player in terms of ratings is Casey Koo, who is our defensive lineman. He is rated 2 stars. And then at kicker, we have Ethan Hilton. Not that great in terms of kick range or kick accuracy. So they did not give us a lot to work with here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this last game. We are probably going to lose. You're probably going to get the crap beaten out of us. I play on extreme difficulty. Dynamic difficulty is actually not that hard. So we are playing on extreme difficulty. 2-minute quarters, 12-man roster. Variant weather is on. I am turning off kick returns. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to watch kick returns, but currently I have nobody on my roster who's even fast enough to be a good kick returner, so I'm just not going to bother with that. So I'm going to play this last game of the season, and then after the season ends, we will go into the draft, and I'll tell you all my strategy for how I play this game. So the one thing with extreme difficulties, every team you play is rated 5 stars on both offense and defense. So as you can see, we are a 1-star offense and a half-star defense going up against a 5-star defense and offense. Gonna be ugly. We are the home team. Let's get this done. And of course, they score immediately, and we take the ball at the 32-yard line, down 7-0 at the top of the first quarter. No name tight end makes a catch, 9 yards there. Not a bad first play, actually. Let's see if we can catch no name wide receiver on the hitch here. That's incomplete. So yeah, the no name players just can barely do a damn thing. As you can see, they're so slow. We're gonna hit wide receiver Ashton on the comeback route. Nice first down. Also, I'm really bad at remembering the names of players. You guys will definitely see that. So let's hit the running back going out of the backfield. He misses that, incomplete. Let's give him a carry. No gain. Geez, our offensive line can't do anything. Let's see. We might just scramble out with the quarterback, even though he's 1 out of 10. He's actually got okay speed, but just 3 yards. But I say we go for it. We're at past midfield. And if you play to lose, you're probably going to lose. So let's try and at least get this first down. Let's try and be competitive. Ashton makes a nice move, and he gets a first down. Great call, going for it on 4th and 8. Let's go. We keep it moving. Let's see if we can hit no name on the comeback route. No, but I was going to throw it to my running back, but we got sacked. 3rd and 16. Now let's just throw it up to our wide receiver. He makes the catch, and that's going to be a first down. So I think his name is, Ashton Everett. He's making some great plays already. End of the first quarter, and we've got the ball. We are driving towards the end zone here. Ashton Everett makes another Ashton Verrett. I got his name wrong. Ashton Verrett. I was close, though. Ashton Verrett making some great plays in my first game coaching. We're going to have another scramble with quarterback Iceland. 5 yards. So even though he's only 1 out of 10 speed, he's actually got some decent scrambling ability. Let's throw this to the running back out of the backfield, and he dives into the end zone for a touchdown. We're about to tie this game up. Not a bad drive. We had to convert 1 long 3rd down and that 4th down, but hey, we got it done, man. Not a bad job on offense. Kick it through. All right, tie game. Running back takes it. Koo is too slow, man. We just have nobody on defense. They're just going to score every single time, probably. All right, 38 seconds to try and get something done. Running back beats the linebacker. Let's go. Nice catch. No time to even run the ball. We just got to keep throwing passes. Nice catch by Verrett. All right, we're going to throw it. No, we got to get out of bounds. We got to get out of bounds. Okay, I'm just going to kick the field goal at this point. It's going to be a very long field goal. Our kicker is not very high rated. 53 yards. Please boot this through. He doesn't have enough leg. Wow. We miss a 53-yard field goal, and we are down 14-7 at halftime. We do get the ball at halftime, though. Let's see if Uzoma can make a good carry. 6 yards, actually. Not that bad. So he's got low speed, but honestly, decent carry there. Gonna hit Verrett on this hitch route. Hitch routes and comeback routes are broken in this game. Nice moves by Verrett. Man, for a 1-star wide receiver, he's actually doing a pretty great job here. Let's hand this off to Uzoma. Breaks a tackle, 2 yards. Not bad. Gonna hit Verrett again on the hitch. Just too easy. Too easy to pick up yards. Gonna try a QB draw on a 3rd and inches. Nice gain of 2, and we keep the chains moving. No name tight end is open. Makes a move. 10 yards. We are moving the ball, man. For a 1-star offense, we're actually doing okay so far. Really not that bad. Gonna scramble again. Iceland gets another first down. Barrett's gonna be open again. This curl route is money. 6 yards. Let's see if we can hit Everett on the post. Oh, and that gets tipped and intercepted. That is tough. In the red zone, throwing an interception. And that honestly, I think that's just good defense. That wasn't a horrible throw. And we turn the ball over, and they're going to 100% score. Going for the pass. Koo is too slow in the red zone. Running the ball. Touchdown. Not much we can do, man. They missed the extra point, though. Some of the sim kickers in this game are really, really bad. Missed Everett across the middle. Not much we can do, but, you know, we can at least try and make this score as close as possible. Honestly, we actually fared better than I expected. We didn't get, you know, totally blown out or torched, which is good. I think that's because our drives lasted so long. But, you know, if we score another touchdown, it'll at least be, you know, a close loss, not double digits. Uzoma between the tackles. Oh, but he fumbles it. But we recover. Oh, my goodness, man. Just his second carry of the game, and he fumbles it. That was actually a nice run, too, but let the ball go. Yikes. All right, Uzoma, don't fumble this one. Gonna dive. You gotta dive. Sometimes in these early seasons, they hit you with the fumble cheese. You gotta really be careful with it. And Everett, come on, he could have caught that. That was at his feet, though. Ugh, not a great throw. Iceland gonna scramble. Come on, we just want that other touchdown. 4 yards. We just need one more touchdown. No-name tight end is wide open. That's a broken play. Some plays are very, very broken in favor of the tight ends, as y'all will see soon. Verrett is breaking open across the middle. Please get into the end zone. Oh, he breaks a tackle but doesn't get into the end zone, so we lose 20-7. Came very close to a second touchdown. But honestly, for a first game with a 1-star team going up against a 5-star team, we actually did not lose that badly. Our fans did not like that, though. They're, of course, very upset that we end the season 4-13, last in the division. So after the games, you get press interviews like this where you have, you know, certain scenarios and, you know, the amount of XP you get or the morale of your team and of your coaches gets affected. I honestly got to criticize coaching. Let's just pin it on the offensive coordinator. Let's say it's his fault, right? Coach GJH's first game in charge of Arizona ended in defeat against the Los Angeles Rams. GJH will be left in no doubt about how much work there is to do to turn this team's fortunes around. So let's go through the stats. In that game, Iceland, 18 for 27, 184 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Got sacked once, 5 rushes for 17 yards. Not a super impressive game, but, you know, he is a 1-star quarterback. Then Rashad Uzoma, just 3 carries for 8 yards, though he did have 4 receptions for 39 yards and a touchdown. He also had a fumble, though. But then Ashton Verrett, 11 receptions for 131 yards. Great game for him. Just a 1-star receiver, but he really stood out. And then Casey Koo, our defensive line specialist, our star player, our only star player on defense, didn't even register a tackle. That's pretty bad. Ethan Hilton made his extra point but missed a 53-yarder. Just does not have the good kick power. So this is what we are looking at heading into the draft. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draft my players. I will show you guys who I drafted, and then I will explain my strategy moving forward. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills win the Retro Bowl. Congratulations to them. Let's see who they play. They beat the Eagles. So the Eagles go to back-to-back Super Bowls and lose both times. That is crazy. It does have every single past Super Bowl in here, by the way, which is pretty cool. So as you can see, you know, last year has Kansas City playing the Eagles. So here in the first year of the simulation, the Bills beat the Eagles. Tough scene for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. But now let's get into the draft. I will see you guys at the end of the draft, and I'll show you guys who I drafted, and I will explain my strategy as to why. See you guys soon. All right, y'all, the draft is over. You get a first-round pick, a second-round pick, and a third-round pick. So we've got 3 rookies on the roster. We now have 8 of 12 players, and I'll show y'all who I picked. Our first-round pick was Ty Turner at defensive back. He's a 4-star already out of the draft with 4.5-star potential. So there is the potential to level up players. Some players come right out of the draft with very high ratings. Some don't. Some have very high potential but have low ratings. So you typically want to get players who already have higher ratings so you don't have to spend as much XP leveling them up. So Ty Turner is already a 4-star DB as a rookie, which is very, very good. Then our second-round pick was tight end Sidney Moxon, who's a 2.5-star, but he does have 3.5-star potential. Not that great, but he was our second-round pick. There actually were not a lot of good tight ends and wide receivers in the early stages of the draft. Now, why do I bring up wide receivers and tight ends specifically? That's because Retro Bowl, at least in my experience and how I play the game, is a very offense-focused game. even in seasons where I've had 5-star defenses, they still get scored on all the time. So what's more important than building up a good defense is just having an offense that you can control and basically score at will with. For this reason, tight ends are probably the most important position in the game. There are so many plays that are just broken for tight ends where your tight end is just open instantly. Wide receivers, having speedy, fast wide receivers who can catch, also very important as well. Running backs are really not that important, just as in real life, where we are seeing the running back position die in front of our own eyes. Running backs and running the ball really is not that important in this game. I typically only use running backs as receivers out of the backfield, as you could see in the first game, so I might even trade away my running back after this season. Uzomah, we'll have to see, but that is why I went with a DB who was a 4-star. Typically, I do not draft defensive players first, but Turner was a 4-star DB. As I said, there really were not even that many great offensive players on the board besides quarterbacks and running backs, so that's why I decided to go with a high-rated DB, but then a tight end and a wide receiver. So we are going to jump into this season now, and let me know how you guys want me to format these videos. What I'm thinking of doing is half of the regular season in one video, half of the season in the next video, and then if I go to the playoffs, that'll be its own separate video. But let me know if you guys want me to do the entire season in one video or just half, like I said. Just let me know in the comment section. We are playing the Carolina Panthers on the road. We are opening up on the road. We have improved to a 1.5-star defense and a 2-star offense. Very encouraging. Let's see how this goes. Okay, kick off. They kick off to us. We are starting out this game on offense. Also, once you start your first full season, you can now call audibles, which is pretty cool. It doesn't allow you to choose your own plays, but you at least get to choose, from a variety of plays the offensive coordinator gives you. So at least there's that. You can also call timeouts. It didn't let you do that in the first game you coach either. So let's see how our new offense looks now that we have some new star players. Nobody's open. Our running back got absolutely destroyed. Uzomah had no hope. 4-yard scramble for Iceland. That's all he could really do. We have guys open in the middle. That is Yeast, our rookie wide receiver. Great last name, Yeast. And that's a good pickup right there. Gonna hand this off to Uzomah. Let's see what he can do. 4 yards, not that bad. And Moxon's gonna be wide open. Like right there, like look what I said. Like there are some plays where the tight end is just wide open and you have no reason just to not pass it to him. That's why tight end is such an important position. Nice run by Uzomah. Pardon me, I nearly said Moxon. Good carry there. He wants his carries. He heard me saying that the running back position isn't important. He catches a pass here, 7 yards, another first down. We are moving this ball pretty nicely, actually. Gonna dump it off to Uzomah again. He's making some moves. Another 7-yard reception. Gonna pitch it to Uzomah now. Going to the outside. Breaks a tackle. Uzomah, 8 yards, man. Hey, we might give him the ball more often, man. Forget what I said about running backs not being relevant. Dive at the middle. Stop the line of scrimmage, though. And for some reason, our offensive coordinator is having us run streaks on the goal line. Let's see if we get to Uzomah, making a move inside, breaking a tackle into the end zone. Uzomah carrying the ball hard to start off this game. Nice job. That first drive was pretty much all him outside of a few throws to our tight end and wide receiver, and we are up 7-0. Carolina, of course, moving the ball quickly. They can do whatever they want to our defense. I mean, unfortunately, this first season pretty much will be just shootouts between our offense and the opposing offense because, our defense won't be able to stop anything. Their defense probably won't be able to stop us. Another 4-yard scramble for Iceland there. Look, Moxon is wide open. It's just a guaranteed first down. There are some plays that are literally just automatic first downs for the tight ends. We're going to throw this hitch route, though. Barrett making his first catch. Nice to see him. But this is going to go to Uzomah, just wide open out of the backfield, man. Uzomah is doing everything. He could get a lot of total yards in this game. Iceland's going to scramble, making moves, even with 1 out of 10 speed, getting a 6-yard scramble, man. Our offense is looking pretty good. Going to hit Moxon on this out route, though. Another guaranteed first down. Easy pickup. We're making this Carolina Panthers defense look like a joke. And Yeast is wide open, getting his first ever NFL touchdown. Easy hitch route. Look how open he was. There was just nobody covering him. Easy touchdown, and we take the lead back. And we stopped them to end the first half, so we're kicking the ball back off for them, and they're just going to go right down and score, though. Running play, yeah, touchdown. It's always red zone running plays. So tie game. Gonna hit Moxon on this out route. Another first down. This guy's Mr. First Down. Another 12-yard gain. Gonna hit Yeast on this crossing pattern. Oh, no, actually, that gets tipped, and it goes to Uzomah. Good hustle play. Uzomah is getting himself involved in every which way he can. Good for him. Yeast is going to be open on this curl route, making a nice move. First down. Lots of nice yak there. Moxon going to be wide open on this broken play. They're choosing to blitz. Why would you do that? Moxon has been killing them all day long. See if we can throw a deep ball. Moxon beats the coverage, gets us down into the red zone, man. This guy's not a very high-rated tight end, but he's looking like Travis Kelce out there. Look at that throw. Let's talk about Iceland, too. He is slinging it right now. Looking real good. Gonna hand this off to Uzoma, though. Second touchdown of the game for Uzoma, man. Our offense is looking good. Only 2 stars, but, man, we are cruising. And they punt the ball to us. Our defense somehow got a stop. I don't know how. Verrett is open. That was not that great of a throw, actually. He beat the coverage. That was a bad throw. But we start off the 4th quarter with the potential to ice this game. Moxon is wide open, 18 yards, a massive chunk of yardage there. Uzoma going to be very careful with Uzoma running the ball. Nice broken tackle, but I don't want him to fumble it and give the ball back to the defense. Let's get to Verrett on this curl route. Making a nice move. First down. Catch and run. Let's go. Minute 30 left. We can ice this game. Another curl route. This one going to Yeast. 7 yards. Curl routes all day, baby. Dink and dunk. Verrett getting an 8-yard reception. Clock keeps moving. Come on, let's go. Gonna give this to Moxon on the 1-yard line. We just need to have another run up the middle. But no, we're gonna pass it to Moxon into the end zone. 27-14 Cardinals. And we are coming out of the gates hot, man. Doinking in the extra point, and we take a 2-score lead late in the 4th quarter. The Panthers have to be shocked. We were one of the worst teams in the NFL last year, but we just came here and punched them in the mouth, man. So they can score a garbage time touchdown. No, they don't score, and we stop them too. So we win by 2 scores, actually. A very good game. We scored in every single quarter, shut them out in the 1st and in the 4th quarter. All in all, actually a pretty complete game. No turnovers, just solid football. This organization has taken some criticism in the past. It must feel good to win. We're going to praise the owner. We're going to kiss some butt of the owner because we got to get that VC. We got to increase the VC to improve our training facilities and all that. And so let's look at these stats, man. Some good stat lines all around. Iceland was 21 for 22, completing 95% of his passes. One of the most accurate performances in NFL history, probably. 222 yards, 10.6 yards per pass, 2 touchdowns, didn't even take a sack. What a performance. Also, 3 carries for 14 yards. But Rashad Uzoma was making plays. 7 carries for 27 yards, 2 touchdowns, as well as 4 receptions for 39 yards. Sidney Moxon in his rookie game making a great debut. 9 receptions for 107 yards and a touchdown. Bennett Yeast, 5 receptions for 52 yards and a touchdown in his debut. Unfortunately, Ashton Verrett only 3 receptions for 25 yards, but he is a 1-star receiver. So now that we have some better players on the team, you're going to start seeing the talent discrepancy between a 1-star player and, you know, a 3 or 4-star player. Casey Koo had a better game than his first ever game with us. Only 2 tackles. And then Ty Turner only made 3 tackles himself, but hey, you know, we were still able to shut him down, only allowing 14 points. Not that bad. Let's advance to next week. We caught Ashton Verrett playing Retro Bowl during a team meeting. We're going to praise him, of course, and his morale goes up. Having high morale is very important because, as you can see, a player with maximum morale gets a +1 buff to one of his stats. For him, it's catching. So now we move on to our home opener, and we are playing the Kansas City Chiefs, who lost their first game of the season. Let's see how we do against Patrick Mahomes. I'm going to rock the white pants and red tops. Let's see how this goes. And of course, they score on their opening drive. That isn't surprising. 7-0. We get the ball at the 34-yard line. So honestly, not that bad of a kick return, clearly. Uzoma wide open, a 1st down reception. Too good as a receiving back. We got to show these Chiefs that we can match their offensive firepower. Nice throw into tight coverage. Yeast gets the 1st down reception. And we're going to hit Ashton Verrett across the crossing pattern. 15-yard reception. Nice job. Verrett's going to be wide open here. They're playing soft coverage. Going to throw that hitch route all day. Nice moves. Breaking a tackle. Another 15-yard reception for Verrett. Already has as many yards as he did in the last game. This one's going to be Yeast, though, making a move inside, breaking a tackle, another 15-yard reception, and we score quickly, matching the offensive firepower of the Chiefs. Great moves. You'd love to see it. And our offense is looking great to start off the season. But, of course, they march down the field and score immediately. So, you know, this is going to be a shootout most likely. Oh, Moxon's going to be wide open. Look at this. Look at this. Travis Kelce who? I'm talking about Sidney Moxon, baby. Wide open. Ooh, they were playing good coverage there. Just going to scramble with Iceland. 4-yard pickup. And that's Yeast across the middle, another 1st down reception. They're playing blitz. Oh, but we are going to get it to Yeast, 13 yards. Ooh, blitz is coming in hot there. Oh, I shouldn't have juked outside. That was a good blitz right there. 2nd and 14, but we're still going to pass this ball, man. They haven't stopped our passing yet. Nice throw and catch right there. That was Yeast. Gonna get to Yeast again. He's a machine, bro. They are just not respecting him. 8 yards. And we can score right before the half. Gonna run it with Uzoma breaking a tackle. Let's go. We were throwing the entire drive, running it in the red zone, and Uzoma has his third rushing touchdown of the season. Let's go, man. Arizona Cardinals offense looking good to start off. And we start off the second half receiving the ball. That was a huge touchdown. And man, we can really get things going. If we can get a go-ahead touchdown here, that'll be huge. Uzoma out of the backfield, another first down reception. Gonna hit Verrett on the crossing pattern. Another first down. Breaking a tackle, 16 yards. Dude, Verrett is looking good, man. He knows he got outplayed by Yeast in his first game, and he wants us to remember that he's been here for longer. Another good catch by Verrett. Got 2 comeback patterns. Verrett, wide open. Running the ball with Uzoma now. Pick up the first down. Nice job. He is running hard, man. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. We're not giving him a whole lot of carries, but when he does get his carries, he's making the most of them. Going to scramble here. 4 yards for Iceland. Going to hit Uzoma out of the backfield again. Man, they just don't cover him. You can't stop him. He's a Swiss Army knife, bro. He's our Christian McCaffrey. He's making some great plays. Although Moxon, they don't even bother covering him. They're too busy trying to blitz us, but we have the solution to that, and that solution is Sidney Moxon, man. They can't stop him, and we go ahead. They're charging down the field, and they are going to score. And we're going to start off the top of the fourth quarter, tie game. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and run this clock down, take as much time as we possibly can, dink and dunk all the way down the field. Oh, but Yeast fumbles it. Are you kidding me? As I was talking about making no mistakes and dinking and dunking up the field, of course Yeast is going to fumble. You've got to be kidding me, bro. And we haven't stopped the Chiefs offense once today, and they're going to take the lead. So now we got to go tie this game up. Great. Great. We got to play for overtime, basically. Thanks, Yeast. I know you're a rookie and all, but you can't be doing that in the NFL, man. Got to hold on to the ball. We got out to Moxon. Another first down. 18 yards, man. This guy just gets nothing but long first down catches. Throw out to Moxon again. Ugh, incomplete. That was dangerous. That was a dangerous throw. Not my best throw. 3rd down and 6. Big 3rd down. We need to go tie this game, y'all. And that's going to be Yeast. Don't fumble it. Okay. Move the chains. Okay, Uzoma. First down. I was hoping he'd get out of dunk, but thankfully he doesn't fumble it. 3rd and inches, 17 seconds left. Verrett catches it, and we're going to call a timeout. 12 seconds left. Big catch there. Going to look for Yeast on this curl route. He scores. Let's go. An extra point ties this game up with 7 seconds. We are hopefully going to overtime here. Kick that extra point through. Let's go. 28 all, unless they have a kickoff return touchdown. No, we are going to overtime. Let's go. Kansas City starts off with the ball. We got to stop them, though. If they score a touchdown, it's over. And it's over. We lose in overtime. Wow. We had the chance to score a go-ahead touchdown and seal the game with the entire fourth quarter at our disposal, but Yeast fumbled. We tied them up, made a great drive to tie it up, but unfortunately our defense could not stop them in overtime. Just too bad. But we played them competitively. Honestly, a pretty competitive loss. I'm going to be salty, though. I'm going to criticize the officials. The officials screwed us over. That wasn't actually a fumble. They got the Yeast call wrong. He didn't actually fumble it right. So let's look at the stats. Another 1 incompletion game for Iceland. 26 for 27, 266 yards, 3 touchdowns, still has not been sacked. Iceland is off to a hot start, man. Rashad Uzoma with just 2 carries for 7 yards, but he got a touchdown. Also 5 receptions for 47 yards. Sidney Moxon just had 3 catches for 40 yards. Bennett Yeast had 10 receptions for 95, 2 touchdowns, but he did have the fumble that really ultimately, you could say, cost us the game. And then Ashton Verrett did not get a touchdown, but he was more active, 7 receptions for 85 yards. Had some really good catches there. And unfortunately, our defensive players still really did not do anything. Casey Koo, just 3 tackles. Ty Turner, our 4-star defensive back, didn't even record a tackle. That's pretty bad, man. So our defense is definitely a weak point. But sometimes you do get situations like this. Linebacker Prince Norwell was an undrafted rookie. Coach Vallejo thinks he is an interesting prospect. Let's look at him. He does have poor morale, and so while it would be nice to have another player on the field, unfortunately, players with low morale, especially poor or toxic morale, can bring other players down around them. So honestly, I'm going to reject him. You've got to have a good attitude if you're going to play for the Cardinals, man. Come on now. The team broke a curfew and were out partying all night. Casey Koo is the ringleader. Come on, bro. You only have 5 tackles through the first 2 games, and you're our starting defensive lineman. Come on, bro. I got to find you. We got to stop this foolishness, guys. We got to take this game seriously. So next, week 3, we are on the road playing the Chargers. We start off with the ball. We're getting pretty good field position, actually. We're always starting at past the 30. Nice catch and run by Moxon. Ooh, bad throw by me. That's Iceland's 1 incompletion. You can't have another incompletion after that, right? Oh, but he's sacked for the first time this season. Iceland is sacked. Chargers, man, they read the scouting report. They're playing us much better than the previous 2 teams, but we're going to go for it. Just 4th and 5. We're past the 50. We got to go for it. Scared money don't make money. Come on, we got to scramble. Let's go Iceland. Oh, that was a bad decision. I should have at least thrown it. And we turn the ball over. It's pretty bad. Touchdown. 3rd and 1. Moxon is just wide open. These cheesy tight end plays, man. He breaks a tackle, and he is at the 40, 35, and they catch up to him. 37 yards, though. By far the longest offensive play of the season for us so far. Nice pickup. He's going to be open again. Moxon is a machine, bro. More broken tackles, 14 yards. Let's try ballsy throw. Yeast catches that one, breaks a tackle, and we're down to the red zone. Good throw. And they're blitzing. Let's go Iceland into the end zone. Rushing touchdown for the quarterback. He's only got 1 out of 10 speed, but he can still scramble. Let's go. Tying the game up. Hitting Yeast on the curl route. Nice plays. Nice moves, 14 yards. As you guys can see, there's definitely a strategy as to how I play this game. I hardly ever run the ball. Got to use the cheesy routes for the tight end as well as the receivers. But hey, that's how you win this game. Another out route. Ooh, he didn't stay in bounds. Come on, man. I keep on calling it an out route. It's a curl route, dude. What am I doing? Yeast catches that one. 18 seconds left. Call timeout. Drop back. Moxon is going to be wide open into the end zone. They just never cover the man. You surely would have learned by now, week 3, that he is our most dominant offensive player. Kick the ball through the uprights. Tie game. The Chargers start off. We sack them, and we force them to kick a field goal. So, hey, man, we held them to a field goal. That's an improvement for our defense, actually. Good stop, guys. So if we score a touchdown here, we'll take the lead. Of course, Moxon wide open. Breaking more tackles, and he is loose again to the 40, to the 35, and they catch up to him 38 yards. 1 yard better than his previous long catch. Let's go, man. We are moving this ball. And Yeast is open. Juking to the outside, juking to the inside. Let's go. 19 yards. And Moxon is going to be into the end zone, man. Let's go. He is a machine. We are going to be breaking records with Moxon, I swear, y'all. And we take the lead. Okay, and the Cardinals score. So once again, we have complete control of our own destiny at the top of the 4th quarter. We got to march downfield, good drive, and we got to secure the ball, and we just got to score a touchdown. That's all we got to do. Let's go Uzoma. Ugh, not quite a first down. At least he didn't fumble. Oh, he did get a first down. Okay. Gonna scramble with Iceland. Another first down catch for Moxon. He's wide open, breaking tackles. Let's keep it moving. 19 yards. Clock keeps on ticking down. Let's go. We got to starve him out here. We are not giving the Chargers the ball back. No way. 12 yards for Moxon. Moxon's gonna be open again. Our offensive coordinator is calling all of the plays for Moxon. Let's go. I messed up the call there. I said offensive caller, not offensive coordinator. But I was too excited because Moxon was gonna get another touchdown. They just don't know how to cover this guy. There are no answers for Sidney Moxon. He is inevitable. And we take the lead with 32 seconds left. Hopefully that is long enough for our defense to stop them. They air it out. We missed the tackle, but game over. We beat the Chargers. Let's go. We improved to 2-1 on the season. Let's go. Give me my 1 VC. Of course, we got to praise the team to boost the morale. Let's go up to 72%. Good to see. And we finally get to level up some players. Moxon, we're going to improve his stamina. Definitely. And then Bennett Yeast, we're going to improve his speed. That'd be nice to have. So let's check out these stats. Once again, Kaiser Iceland has an incredible game. 20 of 22, only 2 incompletions this time, 275 yards and 3 touchdowns. Finally took a sack, but it was his first sack of the season. Also 5 carries for 18 yards and a touchdown. Uzoma really had his worst game of the season so far, just 1 reception for 7 yards and 2 carries for 1 yard. But Sidney Moxon, man, 10 receptions, 178 yards, 3 touchdowns. There were no answers for Moxon. Yeast 7 for 88. Ashton Verrett 2 for 13. But KC Koo, our defensive lineman, after I find him, and must have sent a message because he stepped up 6 tackles and a sack, and I believe that was the sack to force a field goal. Nice job by Koo. Once again, though, no tackles for our 4-star defensive back rookie, Ty Turner. Maybe a bust already? Yikes. So we head into week 4. The owner wants to discuss future plans with you. You were intending to hold a meeting with your coaching staff, meet coaches or meet owner. I gotta get the VC, man. I gotta get the VC. I gotta kiss as much owner butt as I can, bro. I'm sorry, the coach already had decent morale. Gotta get the VC. And in fact, now that we have 6 VC, I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna spend half of it on training facilities and I'm going to spend half of it on rehab facilities. So our team condition goes up. That's very important. We're down to 0 VC, but improving all those things improves the ability of your players to heal up and, regenerate stamina. As you can see, after just a few games, our players are already down to half stamina almost. And then as far as players upgrading, having a better rehab and training facilities helps players improve faster and gain more XP faster. And then improving your stadium helps fans. When you win games, your fans are more happy, and then when you lose games, they're less sad. So that's why upgrading the stadium is important. So now we are playing the Los Angeles Rams, the team that we played in our first game as head coach. Let's get into this. I'm gonna scramble with Iceland. Ooh, making defenders miss. 6 yards, bro. Iceland is slow, but he gets it done, bro. Very efficient quarterback. And we got Yeast on the curl route, and he's beating everybody. Yeast, look at him go. 20 yards off the curl. Look at that yak, bro. We're going to have Verrett wide open on this curl route. He gets tackled 9 yards, though. Incomplete pass. Not that great of a decision. He wasn't open. But look who's going to be open here. Moxon. They blitz on a 4th down, and Moxon is wide open. You cannot stop this guy. He is inevitable. Uzoma, another run that gets stopped. Going to hit Moxon on this out route. 10 yards. Let's go. You just cannot stop this guy. Iceland is going to scramble. He's a more efficient rusher than Uzoma at this point. Another 6 yards. Crazy. Come on, Uzoma. Let's go. Make a play. Fumble. Jeez. And see, this is why I just don't run the ball. Heads up recovery from Yeast there. Yikes. Uzoma. Yeast catches it. Let's go. That was intended for Uzoma. Not that great of a throw. Yeast once again comes in with a save, and he gets himself a touchdown. And we take the early lead against the Rams. Of course, they're going to go right downfield. They're going to score on us pretty quickly. Uzoma's going to be wide open. Nice catch and run. Come on, Uzoma. We got to get you going. There we go. Run up the middle. 4 yards. Not bad. And Verrett with a nice catch. 16 yards. There we go, kid. Yeast is going to be open on this streak. Nice job. Going to scramble again. Making defenders miss. Look at him, dude. Iceland is 1 out of 10 speed, but he's making these linebackers look stupid, bro. 4th down, though. We got to go for a field goal. And I might have missed. No, I made it. Wow, okay, good. So we take a 10-7 lead with 26 seconds left. And, hey, we take the lead. We go into halftime with the lead. We stopped them. Rams get the ball. And Koo is just too slow, and he's missing all these tackles, and they're going to score a touchdown. And Uzoma is going to be open. Let's go. He breaks free. 12 yards. Going to scramble again. Iceland. He's just too good. He's too good at scrambling. For a quarterback this slow, he is too evasive out of the pocket. Come on, Yeast. Breaks a tackle. Let's go. Yeast is off to the races. 16 yards. Iceland might literally finish the season with more rushing yards than Uzoma. Look at him. He's just too good. He's way too good. Okay, so top of the 4th quarter, I want to score quickly here because they are going to definitely score on me again. And they get the ball back. Bad throw there. But they're going to score very quickly when they get the ball back. So what I want to do is I want to score quickly myself. We got a 4th down here, and then, hopefully they score quickly too, and, we just get the ball back. And on the 4th down, Moxon is going to be open. Let's go. That was clutch, and we go ahead with 1:39 left. Let's see how quickly they score, because we're going to have to score again. Guaranteed. Okay, they score, like I said, very quickly. We got 55 seconds to go ahead and take the lead. Come on, double coverage, but Yeast has the ball, 13 yards. We're at midfield almost. Come on, Ashton, catch this and go out of bounds. Let's go. 1st down, he gets out of bounds. Good stuff. Throw it to him again. Oh, how was that an interception? And the game is over. Iceland throws his first interception of the season. How on earth was that a pick? Oh, he jumped like 6 feet in the air to catch that one. Look at this. There is no way, bro. In real life, no way. No way. That's like a 5-star linebacker right there. And we lose 21-7 on my error, technically. Man, and we had the chance to win that one, too. That one really sucks. So Kaiser Iceland, 15 for 20, 168 yards, 2 touchdowns. First interception of the season. Too bad. That's the one that really lost us the game. 7 carries for 34 yards. Uzoma, just 4 carries for 6 yards and a fumble. 4 for 34 receiving. Moxon just 3 for 29 and a touchdown. Yeast had 5 for 68 and a touchdown. Ashton was 3 for 36, no touchdowns. KCQ just had 1 tackle, and Ty Turner, 1 tackle, just 4 tackles through 4 games for our 4-star defensive back. That sucks. And wait, hold on a second. A team wants a 1st-round pick for KCQ. He's valued as a 2nd rounder, and they're just gonna give me a 1st-round pick? Yeah. Yeah, I will absolutely do that. Yes, absolutely. We're only down to 1 star player on defense, but we now have an extra first-round pick in next year's draft. Okay, Philadelphia, do whatever you want. Give us a first-round pick for our defensive lineman who only had 1 sack through 4 games and like 12 tackles? Yeah, I'll trade him out for that. We have 2 first-round picks next year. Let's go. Our defense was already bad to begin with, guys. Our defense was already stopping nobody. Let's go. We are setting ourselves up well for the future. So we are 2-2 heading into week 5, and we are playing the Titans, who are 0-4. We got to win this game. And of course, they score immediately. It's all got to go through our offense. Uzomah. Let's go. 16 yards. Moxon on the deep out route. First down. We were moving the ball well. Let's go, Uzomah. We need a good play. We need a good game from you, buddy. Moxon gonna be open immediately. Oh, but how does Moxon fumble? Are you serious, bro? We were driving, bro. Man, this is not good. And we were down 2 scores just like that. We just cannot afford any fumbles, any interceptions, any turnovers, because we have to score in basically every drive because our offense is just... because our defense is just not good. Nice play by Moxon there, 20 yards. But our defense is going to allow them to score basically every single time, barring a miracle. So we also need to score on every single possession. We just cannot afford fumbles or interceptions for that matter. We're going to have Moxon across the middle here. Nice catch in the stiff arm, and he keeps on moving, 19 yards. And Moxon going up. Touchdown on the post route. Let's go. And Tennessee punted it. So we trade away one of our only 2 defensive stars, and our defense is getting stops after he leaves. Interesting. I wonder what the heck Philadelphia was doing. I don't know what the heck they were doing. Maybe they just want more depth, but you know, we got rid of a player who honestly wasn't that great, and that's a pick. That's the exact throw that I made to end last game. Why did I do that? Ugh, these linebackers are so good in coverage, bro. And we waste that opportunity to score after our stop. But, you know, thankfully we can tie the game up again here. That's just a horrible missed opportunity. So we have a turnover on the fumble, and then we have an interception there. That's just awful by me. Gonna throw it to Yeast. Nice play. Juking out the defender. Let's go. Oh, 26 yards, though. Nice pickup. And Yeast is going to be wide open. They're playing off on him way too far. What are you guys doing? You know we love the short routes. Easiest touchdown of the season so far, and we're going to tie this game back up right here. But can our defense get another stop? I don't think they can. Yeah, easiest touchdown. They're scoring touchdowns so quickly, man. Let's go Moxon, open across the middle. Let's go. So I think what we need to do now is just starve them out. We got to run as much time off the clock as we can, because if they get the ball back, they're going to score very quickly. So we just got to, you know, run the ball, I think, stay in bounds, let this clock run out. And I'm just going to dive with Uzomah every single time. I'm going to cheese it, make sure Uzomah dives every single time because I do not want him fumbling the ball. That was bad right there. I did not I did not dive. And it's a 3rd and 5. Oh, shoot. Okay. Come on, Iceland. 4th down. 4th and 1, gain of 4. But hey, it takes more time off the clock. We need a better play. Let's go Uzomah. Get the first down dive. Let's go. We're going to try and force overtime here. Uzomah's breaking open. Let's go. Get out of bounds. 32 seconds. Scramble with Iceland again. It's just all I know how to do. I just default to scrambling so often. 5 yards. We are on the goal line. Oh, man. Who do we go to? We're going to go to Moxon, of course. Touchdown, and we can tie it up with 13 seconds left. Got to force overtime, and I hope we just get the coin toss. That's what matters. If they get the coin toss and they get the ball in offense, they're going to score and they're going to win. And we get the ball. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we got to score. We cannot blow this. Let's go, Yeast. Moxon's going to be wide open. What are the Tennessee Titans doing, bro? We got all the time in the world to play with. Let's go. 8 yards for Verrett. Just short receptions, but we were taking time off the clock. Slow, methodical drive. All we got to do is score a touchdown. All we got to do is score a touchdown. Come on, Yeast. Let's go. Making the move to the outside. Game-winning touchdown for Yeast. Let's go. And we win our 3rd game of the season. How about that? It was an overtime win against a winless team, but you know what? I'm going to take that. We're going to praise the fans, actually. Got to increase the fan base, because after a certain point, when your fan base gets to a certain point, you earn more VC per game. We're only earning 1 VC per game. We want to get up to 2, and then a maximum is 3. So let's take a look at these stats. Kaiser Iceland, 26 for 28, 4 touchdowns, did have the 1 pick, but he's at 14 touchdowns and 2 picks through 5 games. Honestly, a really great start to the season. He also had 7 carries for 30 yards. Uzoma, 6 carries for 19 yards, 4 receptions for 52 yards. He's getting way more receiving yards than rushing yards. Sidney Moxon, 10 receptions for 128 yards. Great stuff. Bennett Yeast had 2 touchdowns, including the game winner, 6 for 68, and Ashton Verrett had 5 receptions for 37 yards. Turner only had 2 tackles, man. This guy's looking more like a bust every single game. Not even an interception or a sack yet. Tennessee is offering linebacker Kyron Mulkin as a trade. In return, they want a round 2 pick. Whoa. I'm fine giving away our 2nd round pick because we got a 2nd first rounder. What is going on? Why is the game just giving me all these incredible opportunities? Yeah, we're going to sign this guy. A 5-star linebacker. Are you serious? How does this even work? He's a round 1 pick, and the other team, I forget what team it is, they just want a round 2 pick for him? How does this even work? The last trade didn't even work either. Our defensive lineman, Koo, was a 2nd round value, and the Eagles gave us a 1st rounder for him. And now this team are giving us their 5-star linebacker for a round 2 pick. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but the CPU is looking stupid right now. Look at this. A 5-star linebacker just landed, max stamina, great strength and speed, and tackling. I'll take it. I don't understand how it's working. I'm going to show you guys right here. I am playing on extreme difficulty. The CPU is just giving me these opportunities, and I'm taking them. I don't get it, but hey, it's working out for me. Our defense improves to 2.5 stars, and we're going to meet the owner. Meet the owner, get the VC back up. We're heading into week 6 against the 49ers division rival. They're 4-1. We are 3-2. We've got a new 5-star linebacker. Let's see how he does. We start off with a minute 57 left in the first quarter, and that's a bad throw. And why in the world did I do that? I threw into traffic. I thought Moxon was going to pull that down. You guys could see what I was looking for, right? That was stupid. That was so stupid. They scored touchdowns super quickly. What am I doing, man? I had such a great start with Iceland, and now I'm just kind of blowing it. I've been throwing some really stupid passes in the last few games. Yeast with another 1st down catch, man. He just gets open. He just knows how to get open. He was a great draft choice. And it's going to be a deep out route. Why did Moxon stop running? Why did he stop running? He stopped running. Dude, what are you doing? Look at this. You guys will see what happened. Look. He was open on the out route, and that's the 2nd interception of the game that got tipped. And we're just down 14-0 in the first quarter. This is a disaster. This is the worst opening to a game so far. This is really bad. 2 tipped throws, both of them intended for Moxon, are now interceptions. That's crazy. That's not good. Yeast, I guess this is your game to take over because Moxon is just... Throws to him aren't working. The 49ers are doing a good job covering Moxon. First time a team has done that this season. So we got to lean on Verrett and Yeast. Sack. 2nd sack of the season. Oh gosh, that's another dangerous. What am I doing? That was a desperation throw. 3 interceptions in the first half. He had 3 interceptions through 5 games. Now 3 interceptions in the first half of this game alone. I'm blowing this. And we're going to be down 21-0. This is going to be a blowout loss. This game is already over. We do not have the capacity to come back in this one. Our defense is not good enough. This is bad. Nobody's open. How? Dude, are you serious? 4 picks in the first half. I got to just scramble it. And we hold them to a field goal from 60 yards, but what's even worth? This is horrible. This is one of the worst games I've ever played. Big reception from Uzoma, but I think we just got time to kick a field goal here. This is really awful. This is an awful performance by yours truly. Gonna call a timeout, and hopefully we can hit a field goal from 51. Otherwise, we are shut out in this first half. And we make it. Okay, 24-3 on the back of 4 interceptions by Iceland. He has more interceptions in that first half than the entire season leading up to this point. Yeast making a nice catch and run, breaking a tackle, 19 yards. Best chance for a scoring opportunity so far today. Yeast is going to be open again. And Moxon is going to be wide open. Touchdown finally. He has not been having a good game. The connection between him and Iceland really just has not existed at all today, but good to get that one. We're down 24-10, but we still can't stop them. Their offense is doing whatever they want. Gonna have to scramble. Been forgetting to scramble, so I've been throwing so many interceptions. 5 yards for Iceland. And it's already the 4th quarter. I didn't even realize. We're just playing for pride at this point. Verrett with a nice catch. I at least just want to score one more time to make the score sheet look a little bit more, a little bit less lopsided. And but man, this is a bad L. Definitely the worst L of the season. Worst L of the series even so far. Even though our first game against the Rams was actually not this bad of a beatdown. And that's another tipped catch. Come on, dude. That was nearly another interception. Uzoma's going to be open, though. And come on, Moxon. Let's go. 2 touchdowns for him. And we pulled it within 2 scores, but it's obviously way too late. So, horrible L. 2 touchdowns and 4 picks for Iceland. Definitely his worst game. Not all those were his fault, but we dropped to 3-3. Man, these stats are tough to look at. 19 for 26, 4 picks all in the first half for Iceland. Just 2 touchdowns. Definitely his worst stat line of the season so far. 6 carries for 30. Uzoma also a non-factor again in the rushing game. Sidney Moxon just 4 catches for 34 yards. 2 of those interceptions were intended for him. They were tipped passes that wound up in the defender's hands. Yeast was 7 for 88. Ashton Verrett 5 for 53. And our 5-star new linebacker only registered 1 tackle. Ty Turner had 6 though. So hey, Ty Turner finally showed up. That's good. That's good at least. But yikes, you do not want your new linebacker signing to only have 1 tackle. That's bad. Defensive lineman Garrett Hunley is a free agent looking for a team. He arrives at the training facility for your assessment. Toxic morale, absolutely not. We're going to meet the team this time, and wow, our morale improves up to 82%. That's good. That was an important meeting with the team. So now we're going to be on the road playing the 0-6 Minnesota Vikings. We got to beat these winless teams, man. These are the games where we have to show out. And there we go. We hold them to a field goal. So good stand from the defense. And wow, geez, that was... What am I even doing? That was actually one of the few times they've run a blitz that totally worked. 3rd down and 6. We really want to take the lead on this opening drive, but there's nobody there for Iceland, and he gets a 1st down, though. Clutch scramble from Iceland, dude. He is getting it done. He is a total playmaker. Horrible game last week, but he's going to will this team to victory. He's the guy. Okay, let's go Uzoma. Just 2 yards. Man, it's just like he just can't get going. His first couple games of the season were good, but since then he's just been... He just hasn't been doing anything with his carries. 14 yards to Moxon there. Moxon's going to get this one. Breaking a tackle, 15 yards. And we're going to end this first quarter. Oh, no, we got one more play for this first quarter. Going to scramble out with Iceland again, because this is just a good way to get yards, dude. Iceland is really reliable as a scrambling quarterback. But Yeast is in one-on-one coverage. And, ooh, he is down at the goal line, man. He is dangerous in one-on-one coverage. You know what we're going to do, though? Iceland up the middle on the QB draw for the touchdown. Let's go. We take the lead from the Vikings. Incomplete punt. Let's go. Our defense is showing up. That's what you like to see. Our defense finally having a good game, and Uzoma fumbles it away. Are you serious? I might cut him. I might legit cut him for draft picks. Are you kidding me, bro? Our defense finally has a game where they're showing up, and you just fumble the ball away. That's ridiculous, bro. We just cannot afford to let our defense down like that. That's just awful. Everett's going to be open across the middle. Nice crossing pattern. 13 yards. Yeast breaks a tackle. Let's go. 27 yards down to the red zone. Let's go. And if we take the lead here, I believe we also get the ball at the start of the second half. Let's go. Moxon. There we go. Making up for the errors of Uzoma. That was all his fault, bro. Seriously. 11 seconds left, but we get the ball to start out the half. Let's go. Come on, we got to take a 2-score lead now. We cannot let the Vikings back in this game. I am diving all over the place. I do not want any more cheesy fumbles. Come on, Verrett, let's go. Verrett making a defender miss. Let's go. Juking back inside. Let's go, Verrett. 20 yards. Come on, let me hit. Oh, I didn't have the time. I was going to hit Verrett on the crossing pattern. He was definitely going to be open. Uzoma up the middle. 11 yards. I'm diving with him every single time. I do not want him to fumble again. I am not letting that happen. Ooh. I'm going for a touchdown. I do not care. I am going for a touchdown. I do not respect the Vikings. Let's go. Let's go, Yeast. No field goals, only touchdowns. Let's go. We take a 2-score lead. Incomplete punt. Let's go. Our defense now has 3 stops in this game. Let's go. Defense finally having a good game. We got to show appreciation for them here on offense. Big play here. 3rd down and 10 with 1:10 left. Moxon, though, gets the 1st down. Let's go. If we score one more touchdown, we will truly ice this game. Yeast on the comeback. Let's go. Uzoma 5 yards. I want Uzoma to get another touchdown. Fumble's going to be bad for his morale. Let's go. Come on, Uzoma. Let's go. Touchdown. 27-10. 28 with the extra point. And we iced the game if it wasn't already iced before. And so we beat Minnesota. No more scores for them. We get another stop. Defense finally showed up and we improved to 4-3. That was a good win. Gonna praise the team again. Improve the morale to 84%. That was a much better game for sure. Kaiser Iceland was 19 for 22, 212 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and a sack. He was 7 for 22 on the ground with a rushing touchdown. Rashad Uzoma, 7 for 20 with a touchdown, but man, he had that fumble And we are lucky that we were playing such a bad team with the Vikings, because if they're a better team, man, we would have paid for that much more than we did. I mean, he's got 4 touchdowns but 2 fumbles. We just can't be having that. Moxon 4 for 52 and a touchdown. Yeast was 6 for 78 with a touchdown. Ashton Verrett 4 for 54. No touchdowns though. Still doesn't even have a touchdown of the season yet. We got to get him one. Mulkin, our 5-star linebacker, had 5 tackles. He finally showed up. And then Ty Turner, another game with no tackles. But hey, somebody was stopping the Minnesota Vikings offense. Somebody was making stops on defense. It clearly wasn't these guys. Maybe it was Mulkin, but clearly it wasn't Ty Turner. But somebody, the no-names on defense, were making stops. So that's good. At least they showed up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we are 4-3, and I didn't even realize this. We have actually now won as many games as the team did last season. Of course, it does say it's year 2 of my coaching regime, but it really isn't. We only coached 1 game in that previous season, but that just counts as year 1 for some reason. So we are responsible for that last loss of the season, but the team went 4-13 in year 1 when 16 of the 17 games were not coached by me. But we have already won 4 games this season, so even if we only win 1 more game, it will be an improvement. But I am definitely looking to maybe even make a run at the playoffs, at least get a winning record. At least finishing 9-8 would be satisfactory. So that is what we are going for, and we do have a decision to make, because this week is the trade deadline, and I am seriously considering getting rid of Rashad Uzomah for picks, because he has just not been good this season. Just 4 touchdowns, 2 fumbles. It's been 7 games. He doesn't even have 100 rushing yards on this season yet. Our quarterback, Kaiser Iceland, has outrushed Uzomah in terms of total yards. So I don't really know. We have 2 first-round picks and a 3rd. So no matter what, we're already pretty well set up for next year's draft. So honestly, I think I'm not going to trade him. I'll just keep him, but I really think I'm only going to use him in short yardage situations, and he'll just have to settle with probably having the worst starting running back season of all time. Sidney Moxon has hit the headlines, and he's gambling huge sums of money playing online poker. Come on, man. You can't do that. I realize you're a rookie. I defend him, but gosh, come on, dude. You can't be making those mistakes. So in week 8, we are at home playing the New Orleans Saints, who are just 1-4-1 on the season. And that's a sack, -6, and just like that on our first drive, we're looking at a 3rd and 16. This is not a good start. Iceland's going to throw that to Yeast. 12 yards, and you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Come on now. Going to look for a better play. That's a good one there. Get it to Moxon, and he catches it. Breaks free. 12 yards. Let's go. That gamble paid off. Uzomah getting his first carry of the game. Breaks a tackle. 3 yards. That's really all I'm going to use him for. Just short yardage situations like that when there's an open lane. But aside from that, he is not, an every down running back. Nice catch in the comeback route by Verrett. And Yeast should be open on the slant again. Mr. Slant Man looking like Michael Thomas. Breaks a tackle, 18 yards. Let's go, buddy. 2nd and goal. Going to look for Yeast on this comeback route. Wide open. No doubt about it. Touchdown. Good start on the opening drive after converting that 4th down. And they, of course, score immediately. No surprise there. Going to hand this off to Uzomah just to trick him. 5 yards. Not a bad carry. Come on, Verrett. I don't think Verrett has a single touchdown reception yet. He gets 6 there and gets us the first down. But yeah, I seriously don't think he even has a touchdown yet. We really got to get him one. Gonna look for Yeast on this comeback. It's just automatic every single time. Iceland with the scramble. Gosh, he's just too good. 1 out of 10 speed, but he is so evasive. Cheese play for Moxon, no doubt about it. Breaks a tackle with a stiff arm, and he does not have the strength to keep going, but we are winding the clock down, but already in scoring position. This is some good stuff here. Overthrowing Yeast on the slant. He was wide open. You can't be doing that, man. Verrett for his first touchdown of the season. Come on, man. We just got to settle for the field goal. That's too bad. Yeast in one-on-one coverage. What are you doing? Let's go. 12 yards. Ooh, Verrett. And he catches one. 14 yards. And I believe that is his first touchdown reception of the season. In one-on-one coverage, the 1-star wide receiver gets it done. There we go. And we take the lead back. Doinking the extra point. Yikes. But they punted away. Okay, so defense makes a stop. You love to see that. Let's go. 14 more yards for Verrett. I don't like any of these plays. Sometimes the offensive coordinator just doesn't call good stuff. Yeast, let's go. Sometimes the offensive coordinator just doesn't call good stuff, but Yeast gets into the end zone, and they score. No, they don't score again. We stop them, and we win by 9, 23-14. We improved to 5-3 on the season, and we have already eclipsed our win total from last season. That is great. Going to improve Moxon's stamina, definitely going to improve the strength for Yeast. And for Ty Turner, got to improve his stamina also. So let's run through the stats. Kaiser Iceland, 22 for 26, his usual accurate self, 3 touchdowns, no picks, and no sacks. Rashad Uzomah, 6 carries for 21 yards, 3 receptions for 20. He finally breaks 100 yards on this season. 3 for 40 for Moxon, 10 for 107, and 2 touchdowns for Yeast. Had himself a great game. And 6 for 60 for Ashton Barrett, and he finally gets a touchdown reception. That's awesome. Then on defense, our 5-star linebacker Kyron Mulkin only gets 3 tackles, but Ty Turner gets himself 5, one of his better games of the season so far. In Week 9, we are playing the Raiders. They have a worse record than us, 3-4. Hopefully we can win this one, continue that win streak. They score really quickly, so we got to move. Throw it up to Moxon. Oh, Yeast makes that catch. That was not intended for him, but a good catch anyway. We get a first down. Uzomah's going to be wide open here. How do you drop that, man? Come on. That was a little behind him. You got to catch those, man. Verrett makes that catch, 13 yards. Gonna hit Moxon on this out route. Let's go. Breaks the tackle, 9 yards. Come on, Uzomah. Up the middle. Let's go. 4 yards. Ashton Verrett, nice move, 9 yards, and we are winding down the first quarter here. Can we score before time expires? Going to change the play, and we're going to get Moxon into the end zone. Let's go, and we tie it up right before the end of the first quarter. Of course, they're going to score really quickly. They missed the extra point, so if we score a touchdown and an extra point, we will take the lead heading into the half. Uzomah, nice move, 9 yards. Oh, and Moxon's going to be wide open on the seam up the middle. Let's go, 18 yards. Double coverage, but I don't care. Let's go, Verrett. 1-star wide receiver making plays in double coverage. You love to see it. Yeast on the curl route. Breaks the tackle, 8 yards. Here's Moxon breaking a tackle, 12 yards. And we should score right before the end of the half. So I don't think we'll even have to give him the ball back. Uzomah getting a receiving touchdown. Let's go, and we can take the lead with the extra point with just 11 seconds left in the second quarter. There we go, 14-13 Cardinals. And we get the ball to start off the second half. Gonna scramble out with Iceland for the first time today, dives for the first down. I like that in the last few games I haven't had to rely on his scrambling ability too much. Yeast breaking a tackle, getting 17, and we are in the red zone with the quickness. Moxon's going to be open. Let's go. 6-yard touchdown, and we have a 2-score lead up on the Raiders. Missed field goal, and we have the ball back, and we can really put the nail in this one. Let's go, guys. Yeast with a nice catch on the comeback route, 11 yards. Yeast breaking the tackle on the comeback. Oh, I was going to try and dive in the end zone, but the defender wraps him up at the 3-yard line. Going to flip this to Moxon for his second touchdown of the game. Let's go, and we extend our lead even further. 28-13 Cardinals. Do the Raiders have any answers? They're charging down the field, but they are running out of time. And they score a touchdown. Going to try an onside kick. They get the 2-point conversion, but we recover the onside kick. All we got to do is run the clock out. Yeast makes that catch. Going to run with Uzomah. Make sure to dive. And this one is over. We just got to run the ball one more time, one more carry for Uzomah, and that's it. We win 28-21, and we improve to 6-3 on the season. Over halfway done with the regular season. Let me know what you guys think of this format. Should I do the full season in each video, like one video is one full season, or should I do what I did here, which is half the season in one video and then the second half in one video and then the playoffs in another video? If I make the playoffs, I will make that a separate video no matter what, but definitely as far as regular season, let me know if you prefer it all to be condensed into one video or 2 separate videos. So let's go over these stats. Kaiser Iceland once again had a 1 incompletion game, 25 of 26, 262 yards and 4 touchdowns. Rashad Uzomah is 5 for 14 on the ground, but he did have a receiving touchdown, his first receiving touchdown of the season. Sidney Moxon actually had 3 receiving touchdowns. He had 9 catches for 82 yards, already at 14 receiving touchdowns on the season. Benny Yeast was 8 for 103, and Ashton Barrett was 6 for 62. Kyron Mulkin, 2 tackles. He has not been impressive as our new defensive headliner. Maybe the team that traded him knew what they were talking about. Ty Turner also just 2 tackles, but you know what? Our defense made stops when they had to, and we came away with the win there. Let me know what y'all thought of this Retro Bowl video. What do you think of this game, and what do you think of this format? Let me know. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching.